What is up, my little sugar boogers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new Sims 4 mod review. So today, you guys, we are going to be checking out the No Strings Attached mod, which was created by Lumpinou. I don't think I'm saying your name correctly, but trust me, I am literally loving this creator's mods. I am so freaking excited. I have a bunch of reviews coming down the pipeline, and this mod is very different because it doesn't just add like a little interaction to create this dynamic. There's like a whole like social structure within it, and I think you guys are going to be super duper excited to see what this looks like. So before we dive in, I did want to go ahead very briefly and read off some of the description. I am excited to bring to you and your Sims the No Strings Attached mod. Why am I making this mod? Frankly, it all started with my Sim Alicia not being very into her boyfriend, but staying for convenience. Then I thought she needs the possibility to be with him, but without him constantly texting about how she's ignoring him. And thus, the mod happened. What does this mod do? It gives your Sims a new relationship type, friends with benefits. Any Sim can have this relationship with any number of Sims. Friends with benefits are not jealous of each other, so they won't mind seeing their buddies interact romantically with others. You could even have a 4-adult Sim household with all of them being friends with benefits, if that's what you wanted, for example. What is this relationship type? It allows for a romanceless romance relationship. Sims who are friends with benefits will have their romance levels stay at 0. They will not be jealous of each other. They will have access to a menu called Friends with Benefits. Within, they will find all the interactions that apply to them. Note that some interactions are only for Sims who also have an official relationship and are basically regularly cheating with a Friends with Benefit. So right here, you guys can get a quick glance of basically what this brand new menu consists of. It looks like there are a ton, and I mean a ton, of different interactions to check out. So I am super duper freaking excited. It also says there are 2 more interactions offered to woohoo in a hot tub and make out. The latter available when sitting, just like the game's original one. Note that shower woohoo is available to those who own EPOA, aka Discover University. If you don't have it, do not use this interaction. What Sims can ask another to be friends with benefits? To be able to ask, there must be a third of the friendship bar full between those Sims. Sims must also be adults, young adults, to even elders. A Sim can't make that offer to a boyfriend/girlfriend and spouses. For some reason, I also blocked it from ex-partners. I might change my mind later. What happens when a Sim asks another to be friends with benefits? Either the listener accepts or refuses. Acceptance grants a moodlet that sets the romance to 0 and blocks it there, and grants the relationship status in pie menu. Refusal gives your Sims a negative moodlet. A Sim that is in an official relationship, married, or boyfriend/girlfriend is much more likely to refuse your Sim's advances. A single Sim is much more likely to accept. In either case, both acceptance and refusals are possible. Because I don't want to ruin anyone's storytelling plans, you can ask again as many times as you like, so the outcome with a specific Sim really matters to you. You'll get that outcome eventually if you have the patience. So over here you can kind of see a little preview of some of the moodlets and the brand new relationship status, which I also thought was kind of cool. It says once your Sim has accepted the relationship status, they will feel flirty near their friends with benefits. More on this later. Opportunities around. Ooh, what is a relationship track and how many points are earned? When the Sims are friends, they gain friendship points. When they're romantically involved, they gain romance points. Well, when the Sims are friends with benefits, they earn friends with benefits points. These points are earned when using the interactions from the friend with benefits menu. You will almost never see point loss because standards are rather low. If all your Sim is looking for is a woohoo buddy and great conversation isn't necessarily a requirement, the relationship will lose points though if they don't see each other for long periods of time. The point of having a friends with benefits relationship, from my understanding, is to date without commitment of sentiment. However, humans can't always compartmentalize that easily. I know I couldn't. And getting too close can mean developing feelings. So I built the track around this idea. But it's optional. There are settings to play without this part if you do not want it. If a sim wants to not start having feelings for a friends with benefits, but still wants to have a good time and a comfortable relationship with them, they'll aim to be somewhere towards the middle of the track. If the relationship gets too close, sims start feeling sad when near their friends with benefits instead of flirty, which they would feel at a lower relationship score. They need to stay away for a while so that the relationship gradually diminishes over time. Note, you can turn this off. Also in the notes, it does mention how to disable that portion of the mod, but obviously I'm not going to go ahead and read that off because it's quite lengthy, and if you guys are interested in doing that, you can figure it out yourselves. So here is the sad moodlet. It also says, note on the relationship track's visibility. From what I found, the UI only allows for 2 relationship track slots, which are taken by friendship and romance. This means I can't have this new track showing in the UI. So how will you know how far on the track you are? There is an interaction, gauge relationship development, which will give you an instant notification with the current status. If you turn off the possibility of feelings at a higher relationship level, you can ignore the text on this, and you don't even need to check the relationship development ever. Other things, if the relationship has developed beyond 80 points, your sim will become able, or your sim becomes able to ask become a couple. If the other sim is in an official relationship, refusal is much more likely than if the sim was single. In either case, refusal and acceptance are both possible. Rejection will make your sim sad, while acceptance will remove the friends with benefits relationship, free the romance bar, and fill it to 30. It says the friends with benefits relationship can be terminated at any time. Termination grants moodlets and of course removes the relationship. You can ask a sim if they are seeing others by ask about seeing others. It also says sims in official relationships and in a friends with benefits arrangement can confess to having an affair. Oh my god, love it. Okay, there's just so many freaking different things. I could go on and on and on, but I think I have covered a large portion, if not all, of the notes. So I think all that is left to do is dive in and check this bad boy out. For obvious reasons, it would be really difficult to go through all of the friends with benefits scenarios. So obviously, I'm going to leave a lot of that up to you and go with the most straightforward one. So currently, I am here with my sim, Charlie, and she is roommates with Kelvin. Her and Kelvin have definitely, had some steamy exchanges here and again, and just about everywhere else. However, my sim is unfortunately one who is afraid of a commitment. We'll just scroll down to the traits there we are. So yeah, she's non-committal. However, she does like to get down and jiggy with it every now and again, and so I think what she's gonna do, she's gonna ask Kelvin if he would like to enter a agreement that is called friends with benefits. So we are going to go over under the romance pie menu, offer to be friends with benefits. Kelvin is a little busy playing on his keyboard at the moment, so I'm gonna have him go and stop that. Charlie is going to make her way into the living room, sit down on the couch, and offer this proposition. It says Charlie and Kelvin have developed a romance-less romantic agreement. I actually really love this because in a way, it kind of creates like a hidden dynamic, right? So you could literally, seriously, you could literally have roommates that are shenamanamin each other and nobody would know. It's like the elephant in the room. So now that we have established this agreement, as you guys can see, Charlie is feeling rather romantic. Opportunities around spending time with a lover is the perfect moment to get in the mood. She also has a secondary moodlet saying, friends with benefits, how exciting to have a new spicy relationship. And now when we hover over Kelvin's icon, you will see that we are still friends with him, but we now are friends with benefits. According to the patch notes, we should have a brand new pie menu. So when I select on Kelvin, I am now greeted with the friends with benefits menu. Within it, we have a bunch of different interactions that we can complete. For instance, we can plan out our next dates, we can offer to woohoo in bed, make out, gauge our relationship development, compliment, discuss woohoo ideas. There was a secondary menu just a moment ago that was allowing my sim to do a few other things. I don't know if because they were currently making out that it disappeared or what the situation might be, but I wanted to dive in and gauge relationship. When your sims first enter their friends with benefits arrangement, they're obviously not going to have any type of relationship points, so I am quite curious after a brief little makeout session where they're currently standing at now. So I'm going to go and gauge our relationship development, and it says your friends with benefits relationship with this sim is between 0 and 20 points. No chance of falling in love. This is a safe zone. Unfortunately, unlike Charlie, Kelvin is a sim who is literally in love with the idea of romance. You could definitely say he is a hopeless romantic, so I feel like he would be the one to kind of push the idea of a relationship. So I think what I'm going to do is actually have him plan out some of their next dates. In fact, we might actually go on one today. We're down here in the town square, kind of enjoying the company of the townsfolk. We also went and grabbed a little snack, and I think Kelvin wants to actually take Charlie on a proper date. I'm kind of curious to see what exactly is going to happen when he's like planning out their next dates. I love the little custom like relationship thing that pops up. I think that is so freaking cute. I'm a little curious to see how the romance dynamic is affected, I guess, by just kind of interacting with regular romantic interactions, not actually going through the friends with benefits pie menu. I'm gonna try that a little bit. I'm wondering if we are actually gaining a skill as this goes, and we are currently at 6%, so I'm gonna have Rico Suave over here just really go at it. He is going to give her a rose. He's also going to discuss future together, which is a different mod if you are interested in checking out some more relationship mods. I definitely have the source. Just stay tuned until the end of the video and I'll link it in the info card section. So now we are at 11% and we can do a little pickup line, things along that line. We could also do an intense kiss, which actually comes from the Friends with Benefits mood panel. So I'm wondering if the romance interactions don't contribute to the relationship and these ones do. But my goal here is to kind of persuade Charlie into being convinced that I'm the man of her dreams. Like, there is no other one quite like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a very slow skill to build, which is a little annoying. Charlie seems to be not too impressed by his advances. I do like the fact that this other mod, discussing the future, does give you a buff as well, and it's very prevalent to this whole friends with benefits scenario. Again, it is a separate mod, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna have Mr. Rico Suave over here. Let's compliment Charlie a little bit. You know, we really love her workout outfit. We're also gonna kiss her a little bit. You know, we're just gonna lay it on the line. And then we're also gonna, you know, gauge our relationship development a little bit. And your friends with benefits relationship with this sim is between a 21 and 40 points, but not necessarily a safe zone. You know what? Oh my god, it's talking about safe zones. She literally just spotted a music note. I mean, I don't think we have to, like, you know, run the risk of actually developing feelings for this one. Or you know what? Maybe that just made him want her even more. I don't know. Let me go and offer to Woohoo in bed. I love that it's like offering, like, hey, can I, you know, give you this? Like, really though? Like, that's pretty much what this feels like to me. So I think she accepted his proposal, and the funny thing is he's getting in his Pob Pancakes robe, but also, in addition to that, he took her to his bed, which I think is also really fitting too, because there was her bed over here, which is way more comfortable. But I'm gonna let them go ahead and woohoo. Now, this is his first time ever woohooing somebody before, so I'm a little curious to know kind of like how he walked away from that situation. It says a first time. Ooh, I told you this is from, I believe, the Slice of Life mod, but also it says hot and heavy. heavy from flirting. And then we have first woohoo experience, opportunities around. I'm not seeing anything pertaining to our friends with benefits relationship in regards to like, you know, having woohoo or whatever. But poor Charlie has run up a stunk, so she's gonna go and take a little quick shower here. And I think, you know what, unfortunately, I feel like Kelvin might actually be catching some feels. So I even though this is probably going to backfire in his face like severely, he's going to call Charlie out of the bath. He's going to come and sit next to her really quick. And I'm going to actually see if I can make their relationship progress a little bit further than it initially probably would have. So we're going to continue to be flirtatious. We're going to confess our attraction. We're also going to make out a little bit. We're going to do a sexy pose, even though we aren't really like trying to seduce her. I did notice we have a brand new interaction, and it's called the have what are we talk, which I definitely feel is a step in the right direction. I am curious to see if there's going to be any type of like you know, like notification. I don't think so. They're really cute. They're actually a super duper cute couple. Let's go and gauge that relationship development just to see if we have any sort of progression. I don't see anything. Let me pause it real quick and just double check. It's not popping up, and that could be because Charlie is actually going to bed. You know what? Let me actually have Charlie be the one to gauge the relationship, and I'm noticing it isn't actually popping up. Good morning, you guys. Right now, Kelvin and Charlie are enjoying a nice little stroll in the Myshuno Meadows Park. I did notice when we first arrived here, Charlie was kind of feeling a little nauseous, and I'm very nervous because we did actually have the Sims like hook up through the system that she might potentially be pregnant, which would really mess things up right now, like heavy. So something I did notice about the mod that I'm not sure if this is a glitch, but ever since they woohooed, I haven't been able to gauge the relationship, but okay, hold on, pause. Now it seems to be working, but earlier when we were back at the apartments, it wasn't having any effect whatsoever. However, your friends with benefits relationship with this sim is between 41 and 60 points, the perfect range. You're getting the best out of this arrangement while avoiding the worst pesky unwanted feelings. So we are essentially 20 more points away from falling in love with this sim, and obviously I want that to happen just to see what it looks like. So I think I'm gonna actually have Kelvin come over here and discuss the nature of the relationship. Also, another thing I wanted him to do was go and discuss some woohoo ideas just to see what ends up actually happening here. And it feels like they really do have a friends with benefits relationship. Like, I freaking love this mod. This could probably be my favorite mod of all time. Like, I'm not even gassing, okay? No gas, all sass. Literally, like the gas that's coming out of her ass. But ooh, somebody is catching the feels. I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to feel like ish is getting it real. We're just going to lay it on as super thick like mayonnaise. Okay, we're gonna kiss hands. We're gonna offer another rose. Now we're not gonna attempt to seduce her, but we are going to give her an intense kiss. And then we're going to go into the regular romantic, I guess, menu and do a little sexy pose. So when Kelvin went and gave Charlie some woohoo ideas, he was met with the spicy ideas moodlet. Discussing woohoo ideas has given some inspiration to Kelvin and his friends with benefits. All right, you guys, so it is a few hours later and a couple things have changed. Your friends with benefits relationship with the sim is between 61 and 80 points, getting into the dangerous territory of potential feelings arising. Avoid seeing the sim for a while if you want to keep your heart closed off. I hate to break it to you guys, but I think both of our sims have spoken in terms of their feelings and knowing what they want. It looks like Charlie wants to ask someone to go steady, and maybe possibly Kelvin does too. Oh my freaking goodness gracious. So are we at the stage where that is even a possibility, or do I have to have them work on their relationship just a little teensy bit more? Because I don't see it in the Friends with Benefits panel, or the romantic panel. The second I was done finishing my sentence, I had noticed that the S to become a couple option just popped up. And obviously, Kelvin is going to be the one to muster up the courage to ask such a big question. He loves Charlie. He has never met a single woman on this earth with quite the allure that she has. Also, he hates their arrangement. He wants to be a boyfriend. He wants to be committed. And even though he knows that this is essentially putting their entire friendship, relationship, and arrangement on the line, he is willing to put himself out there. So he is going to ask Charlie if she would like to become a couple. Now, remember, Charlie is a sim who is, well, afraid of commitment. I am very nervous that this might actually backfire. So she's thinking about it a little bit, and I think she said yes. Charlie and Kelvin have grown tired of their little arrangement and have decided to drop it. So the second they dropped their arrangement, they have officially became a boyfriend and girlfriend. So what does this look like now? It appears that the friends with benefits pie menu has dropped. And with that said, you guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Drinking from